So we are continuing with the lesson on functions, and the table that we just created is similar to a function machine. If you're looking at the function machine, it's taking an input, applying a rule, and getting an output. So if I take my input as 6, I put it into my function machine, apply the rule plus 5, my output is 11. So we're going to record that on a table. So my input was 6, I applied the rule, and my output is 11. So we're going to write the rule at the bottom of our table so that we remember what that rule is. Each time we are adding 5 to our input. So if I take 7 and I put it into my machine, I apply the rule plus 5, my output is 12. If I put 10 as my input, my output is 15. If my input is 8, what is my output? You should have 13. If my input is 9, what is my output? You should have 14. If my input is 20, you should have your output as 25. So you're looking to see what is the relationship between the input and the output, and then the rule is applied to each number. If we look at this example, this time the function machine has a rule, but we don't know what the rule is. So we're going to put in our numbers, and we're going to see what our output is. If I take 3, my output is 6. So I'm going to record it on my table. My input is 3, my output is 6. So think about what the rule might be for this function machine. I could have 3 and I could be adding 3, or I could have 3 and multiply by 2 to equal 6. So let's try another number. If I take 10 into my function machine, I'm getting 20. So my input is 10 and my output is 20. Let's try another one. My input is 8. My output is 16. If my input is 11, my output is 22. If my input is 7, my output is 14. So if I apply my rules, and if I think about the first one I tried, I said 3 plus 3. What if I add 3 and I say 10 plus 3? That doesn't equal 20. So plus 3 does not work for every input. So I need to try another rule. If I apply my rule times 2, 3 times 2 is 6. 10 times 2 is 20. 8 times 2 is 16. 11 times 2 is 22. So I can see that my rule is to multiply by 2. So when looking at a function table, it's important to know that we are finding the relationship between the two values. We want to find the relationship between the input and the output. So having a look at this question, based on the pattern in the table, how many eggs will Vic's hens lay if he has 7 hens in the hen house? Well, we can see that when he has 1 hen, he has a total of 4 eggs. When there are 2 hens, there are a total of 8 eggs. 3 hens will equal 12 eggs. So if he has 7 hens, what rule can we apply to find out the total number of eggs he will have? Well, if I take 1 and I multiply by 4, it will equal 4. If I have 2 and multiply by 4, it will equal 8. 3 multiplied by 4 is 12. So 7 multiplied by 4 is 28. So my answer is 28. Each book in a series has 9 chapters. What is a way to find the number of chapters there are if the series has 12 books? So if he has 1 book, there are 9 chapters. 2 books will have 18 chapters. 3 books will have 27 chapters. So if I have 12 books, how many chapters will there be? Well, I need to look for the rule to apply. I can take 1, need to find the relationship between 1 and 9. And whatever the relationship is, I need to apply it for each one to see if it works. Take time to think about what it could be. And you should see that every time I have 1 book, I'm multiplying by 9 to find my chapters. 2 times 9 is 18. 3 times 9 is 27. So 12 times 9 is 108. Look at this table and look to see what is the rule for the table. What are we doing to 112 to get to 94? What do we do to 130 to get to 112? What do we do to 148 to get to 130? So copy this problem down into your book and find the rule, write down what the rule is. And once you finish that, then the video is complete and you will bring this when you come to meet with me. And write down any questions that you have that you may want to ask me. So write down this problem and then you can stop the video.